one moment and then you lose it the next.
All right. All right.
You know, we only want to have faith when we want to have it.
All right. Say that.
And we only want to be faithful to certain things.
All right.
But you have to be faithful in all things.
Yes.
Yeah, and you have to use this faith in every situation at all times.
Yes.
So being fully persuaded not only means that I'm persuaded when something is in front of me, but being fully persuaded means that it's in my character.
All right.
Oh God, I wish I just had a born Baptist believer in here. Somebody just says that, hey, guess what? Every time I turn around, I'm always believing that God will work it out.
Yes.
Look here, I'm going to prove it to you right here. Abraham, he is firm in the persuasion of God's ability. He's firm in it, which means nothing can cause him to doubt.
All right.
Nothing.
That's it.
And I understand, ladies and gentlemen, this is tricky right here because there have been times we've been placed in certain situations where the situation is trying to cause you to doubt.
All right.
Tell it.
You stuck the key in ignition.
All right.
Automatically, when you did not hear it crank, something immediately says, it ain't gonna crank.
All right. You're right.
Anybody been there before?
Yes.
It just ain't gonna do nothing. But that's when your faith has to
Kick in.
kick in.
All right.
You have to be persuaded that there is no weapon formed against me, Lord. And I just believe it if I just keep on.
Yes.
It has to crank up. Come on, somebody. Anybody ever been there before? Anybody ever been there before? Anybody just ever been there before in the line with the debit card and the cash register keep coming back and saying, it ain't going through. And you keep telling yourself, yes, it is. Y'all ain't saying enough in here. Yes, it is. It ain't because I believe I got a lot of money. Because see, some of y'all shouting up in here for the wrong reason. It's just because I'm fully persuaded that God will supply all. Y'all ain't saying enough in here. All of my needs. Oh God, I wish I had somebody that was persuaded in here. So watch this. He is firm in that same way. Abraham is firm. Look at your neighbor and tell him, you gotta be firm, and you gotta be firm. You gotta be firm. You just can't let your faith waver. You gotta be firm. And watch this. He is so firm in God's ability. He is firm to fulfill God's promise. He knows, God, you promised me that if I'm in this line, you ain't gonna embarrass me.
All right. All right.
Y'all ain't saying enough in here.
Yeah.
Anybody ever had that prayer right there, God? God, you promised me, God. You promised me that if I would drive this far, you promised me I wasn't gonna run out of gas.
All right.
He says he is firm in his faith to God's ability to fulfill his promise. No difficulties shocked him. No difficulties shook him. And I believe today, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have to overcome. The difficulties in life, and let's be honest, that shock us. The things that will shake you. Nothing shook Abraham. He stood firm in his faith. And when you're fully persuaded, nothing will shock you. Because you know God can fulfill his promise. Look, number two. Here it is. Not only you have to believe, but don't be shocked by difficulties. When difficulties arise, God, watch this, ladies and gentlemen, God still keeps his promise.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I had a believer right there. Somebody who knows that for a fact. Now, you're not just witnessing because it sounds good, because you know that whenever difficulties rise, guess what? God will keep his promise. Yes, he will. Have somebody in here ever been convinced that when difficulties came your way, God still kept his promise? Yeah, he'll keep his promise. You know, you don't even have to have money to pay the bills.
Yes.
But won't God still keep his promise?
Yes.
Well, how do you know that, Bishop? Because he kept the lights on.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I had somebody in here who knew what I was talking about. You don't even have to have enough credentials.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know who I'm talking to in here. But didn't God keep his promise?
Yes.
Because he gave you the job instead. There were other people who were qualified. Y'all ain't saying enough in here. There were other people who were qualified and way more qualified than you. But somebody ought to testify in here. God still kept his promise.
Yes.
Yes, he will. Look at somebody and tell them, yes, he will.
Yes,
he will
he will.
still keep his promise. Yes, he will. Watch this. They even said you wasn't going to be nothing. They said you wasn't going to make it. But that's when somebody should have shouted in here and said, Bishop, you're right about it. Because what people don't understand, God still kept his promise.
Yes.
Yeah, he still kept his promise. And he promised, watch this, to keep me in perfect peace.
Yes.
Because I could have went off on somebody.
Oh, Lord.
But God still kept me.
Yes.
God, I'm saying enough in here. I could have lost my mind, but God
Yes.
still kept me. I could have lost everything I had, but God still kept me.
Yes.
Won't God still keep his promise?
Yes.
Oh, I wish I had